Squad, we back at him again, man. When they thought it was finna end, thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you forever locked in with your boy, Stories with V. At this time, family, y'all know what I need y'all to do for us, man. Like, share, comment, and I repeat, smash that subscribe button. We on that road to 100K. If you new to the platform, welcome to the family. Thank you for being here. Kick back, relax, man. I got the rest of the show from here. AV Mob, let's get him, let's get him, let's get him. Let's go. Back at him again, man. Kicking it off for the top story, number one. Let's dive straight in. So, we got a dude growing up in a household now. This is what happens when you coming from a specific type of environment. What this shit can trigger in you. So now we got the little dude. He coming up around the way. So now when I say he fending for himself at a very young age, he got a mother and a father. His father gets locked up though, you know, trying to provide for the family. He ends up getting caught in a RICO charge, drug conspiracy, something real big that happened in the city. He ends up going fed down. So now, boom, you done remove dad from the household. So now it's just him and mama love. So boom. Now that it's them two in there, she gets so caught up in living a particular lifestyle because of the dude that she was dealing with. Meaning, throughout her whole life, she only dealt with ballers and she only dealt with hustlers. So that was all that she was accommodated and used to. But she didn't have the mindset of the type of lady to stack the money, save the money, or invest the money. A lot of females come across a lick, and we're going to call it a lick because that's exactly what it is to them. They'll come across a dude getting a couple of dollars and a dude to be kicking them a couple of dollars. But instead of them stacking the money and investing in their dreams and trying to build them something, they'll just blow the money and then keep thinking they just going to ask the man for money. No, it don't work like that. So boom, now that dad gone out the household, she more so got to do for herself. So instead of her stepping up to the plate, doing what she got to do for her and her son, she gets back out into the streets and gets back on the prowl trying to find her another baller. So she ends up coming across another dude. You know, she bouncing club to club. She ripping and running in the streets, calling her home girl, trying to get put on. She ends up snatching her up something. So now he moves in. So now it's a stepdad in the household. But my little man, he not really feeling yo because he like now his mother not paying him no attention at all. Even though he wasn't getting no attention from the beginning, now that she got this man in her life, all eyes is on him. So she not even checking on my little man no more. So shorty, you can forget curfews, you can forget rules, you can forget going to school. He has no structure in his life. So now he outside ripping and running in the streets. So boom, it gets to the point to where as though he out there hustling, he robbing, he jagging, he doing what he do. One day he bring a 380 home. So now when he bring the joint home, the stepdad ends up finding it. So now when the stepdad find it, I don't know what he was thinking. He throws the shit away or he gets rid of it, put it up. He do whatever he do with it. So now when my little man get home, he go up under the bed to go grab the situation. He like, man, my shit gone. So he going around the house, he going off. Now, y'all already can imagine what type of household he in. So he really going, man, where the fuck my shit at, man? Listen, I ain't trying to hear none of that. Don't nobody in this fucking house do nothing for me. If my shit don't come back in 5 minutes, man, I'm gonna flip this bitch. Now, mind you, only people in the household is his mother and his stepfather. So the whole time the stepfather step up, shorty, who the fuck is you talking to, man? You done lost your mind. Don't cuss in this household. He acting like this his household. Whole time my little man ends up going in his mouth, mop, mop. So now when he catch him, he ends up knocking the stepdad out. He go over to stomp him out. Whole time the mother jump in, push him. My little man falls down the step. That was like a heartbreak to my little man because when he ended up coming back outside and he ended up telling us how he felt, he like, man, the fact that she'll put her hands on me for this chump. And now, mind you, let's backtrack to a little bit, right? When the father first got booked, my little man was outside robbing dudes and, you know, doing what he had to do to keep money coming in the house. So it was a point in his life where as though he was taking care of his mother. He had became the man of the household because there was no man there. This is why she was so on the prowl to get a man inside the house. And this is why now when she got this dude and he feel like his mother is choosing him over him, he feels some type way. So now he like, man, fuck everybody for real. So boom. When he go back round to the household, whole time his mother done already threw the clothes outside, or the stepfather did, one of the two. They got his clothes all on the porch, so he get right there. He break down, he just start crying and shit. He like, man, fuck them clothes, fuck that house, fuck everybody, man. All right, bet niggas want to play with me. I'm going to show him what it is. So now, he still never grabbed that joint too. Now that I think back on it, y'all, he never got that little 380 back from the stepfather or mama love because once that situation happened, the whole mission went left. Bum. So now, he out here ripping and running, doing what he do, but now he's staying front house to front house. He ain't really got nowhere to live, but it gets to the point to where as though, you know, he can't keep doing that. So now he outside in the street. He ends up locking in with a J. Now what a J is a cell, somebody that's a drug addict, you feel what I'm saying? He ends up locking in with him. Now the reason that they form this bond is because My little man is hustling all day on the block. So if you got a good J on your side, these are the people that's getting high. So now if you got one of them as a friend, all their friends are coming to you because it's like, you know what I mean? He your man in the field. You get a sale that's ripping and running in the field. You get them testers. They go spread the word. They bringing everybody to you. You making all the money. So this is man for real, for real. Only thing that my little man do is he give him a pill to get out the gate. And throughout the day, let's say for every 3 sales you bring me, I give you a pill. I give you 2 pills. They done worked out their little deal. So now they stand in a vape though. Whole time, one day the sale get conniving. He put some smack up in him. He decided to try my little man. Now when I say try him is he end up lacing his blunt. So my little man shoot downstairs to do something. I forgot what he said he did. He go downstairs to do something. Whole time the sale upstairs, he supposed to be rolling the blunt. Now, when you live in this type of lifestyle, it's not uncommon, it's not good or safe or sanitary to be indulging and smoking with somebody that does what they do, but it's the field. So whole time they in there, they ready to pump the blunt up in him for real. Whole time the sale upstairs, he's rolling the grass up for real. He ends up lacing the joint. So now he lace it when my little man come back upstairs. They start smoking. He say like 35, 45 minutes into the blunt, he start wigging out. So now he gone. Boom, he burnt out. Yo get in some type of panic, noise mode for real. He get into it with the sale. Boom, my little man ends up leaving. He leave. I don't know what he thinking in his mind. Now when he leave out for real, the block that he hustling on, they got situations posted up and stashed out there. So he goes to one of the little dips that they got. He grabbed a joint. He put it on him. Now, what's going through his mind? None of us know. Only he knows for real. He ends up somehow, some way. He probably was living about 15 to 20 minutes away from his mother and the stepfather house. He walks from the vacant house that him and the sailor stand in all the way to his mother and them house. Get to his mother and them house. Knock on the door. Knock on the door. Mother come to the door. As soon as she open the door, he hit her 2 times, point blank. Bang, bang. Now she falls. Boom. The father, stepfather, whatever you want to call him, at this point, he's walking down the step. He come walking down the step and my little man get a hitting at him. Bang, bang, bang. He hits him. He fall. My little man step in the house. Now, this is crazy right here. Step in the house. He step over the mother, walk to the steps. He walk to the steps, stand over the father, get to hitting him. Because now, in his mind, they say he really blamed the father for all this shit transpiring for real. Because he like, man, if you never would have came in here and I would have never got into it with you, my mother would have never did this to me. I would have never been out here on the streets. I would have never been having to live in a damn vape. And I'm guessing this is all going through his head because, you know, he got damn high out of his mind. So boom, whole time he stand over the dude, he finish him, boom, 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 gets up out of there. He leave, goes back to the vape. Go back to the vape. He tell a sale, his homeboy, what he done just did. Now this fool, I mean, I don't know if he was scared, annoyed, or intoxicated. Whole time he said, you did what? Give me the weapon. My little man give it to him because he gone out of his mind. He burnt. This is his first time ever on whatever that man put inside that blunt. So he's done. He's gone. Whole time the sale gets so scared, he grabbed a joint, takes it downstairs. Now he might have been burnt out too. He breaks out front. He got a homegirl who, like, she's sleeping in an alley across from their little abandoned building because she ain't want to be in there with them. Breaks across to her. This is how fucked up the field is. He don't even have a cell phone. Runs across to the alley to her, asks her to hold her phone. Grab the cell phone, calls 911. Police call right there. My little man, he's so burnt out. He just, I guess, laid out, sitting down, whatever he doing inside the vac at this point. He just in there going through his little situation. Probably walking back and fucking forth for all we know. Whole time, police pull up. Police pull up. The sale who called the police comes right there, get to talking to timeout. Hands them the weapon, telling them it's a suspect in there that just did a crime at such and such neighborhood. Because like I told you, the sale with him, they was locked in, like they close. Like he actually know the whole thing about his mother and his stepfather, them getting into the little fight, him being put out, how he ended up in this building, in vacant building with him. So now, boom, the police like, what, where? They ends up going in there. They come in there, they hit the vape. They tell my little man, come downstairs with your hands in the air. He's so scared, you know what I'm saying? He burnt out, gone in the mind. He puts his hands in the air, come to the top of the step. They tell him walk down. He walk down, turn around, cuff up. And, you know, they book him for 2 M1s, both for the people. His mother and the stepdad end up clean. But all this over, nothing. Like craziness. So now, when we come back outside the next day and everybody telling us what's going on, we like, what? Now, he got an aunt, an uncle. He got an aunt, an uncle, and like a cousin or something. I don't know if that's his blood cousin or something, but they live around our neighborhood as well. Now, the family wasn't close-knit. as you can see. But once everything started coming out, I'm like, damn, yo, that's crazy how one situation could turn into a goddamn lifetime of fucked up decisions. But y'all know the motto, man, wicked and wild situations. I just had to get this one about the chest. But with that, story number two. Now, mob, story number two, man, another wicked and wild one. And this is when power go to the brain. So we got the dude for real. He running a well-known neighborhood. So he's running one of the biggest gangs in the city during this time. Now, when I say running, mean everybody got a position, you feel what I'm saying? Soldiers, whatever the case may be, throughout the ranks. He's one of the big men, so he got his own crew, little crew. So he overseeing this crew for real, for real. So bunk, he got everything going. He running the block. He got little dudes hustling for him, whatever the case may be. Time out, end up putting the block under surveillance. He ends up getting booked. When he get booked, he put his right-hand man in charge, his number two guy. So now the number two get bumped up to number one, and everybody else who in position, they get they bumps. So now they running the block, but the way that the number two running it is, he don't run it like muscle. He run it like a hustler. So now they making money hand over fist, but dudes from the surrounding neighborhoods, they trying them. And it's a lot of unfamiliar faces coming on the block. The block has become a little too friendly because when the first big man was there, dudes were scared of him. He was muscle. He was a head tapper. He ain't doing no plan, no negotiating. If you ain't from around here and you come around here, you better be doing something for us around here. If not, motherfuckers will leave you around here. This was the type of mindset Big Bro was on. So now, boom, whole time he doing his 1-2. He booked though, he over to jail. Number two guy running the show right now, but the block being tried. So now, as certain dudes is coming over to jail, the number one guy is getting the word that his number two man ain't running his block the right way, and now his block is being targeted. They more so being labeled as soft, and niggas is spinning that motherfucker doing what they want to do around there. So now, this is how much of how serious yo took this shit. He ends up sending a hit from over to jail. He ends up sending a hit to get his right-hand man or the number two guy. I guess it wasn't really that much of his right-hand man. He doing this shit to him. He sends a hit uptown to get yo knocked off. Whole time, one of the little hitters who want to get upped up in rank, they ends up taking a hit. They pluck him. Boom. So now when they head tab him, he gone. The big man who sent the hit over to jail, he probably got like 3 years left at this time. You know what I'm saying? While he sends this hit. So whole time the number two man get moved out the way. The little dude who took the hit, he ends up getting bumped up. He ends up bringing a lot of dudes around who recruited they good muscle, they good men. Now the block get back up in good standings. But Lord Bro who took the hit and now he running the block, the years is, getting closer to the original big man coming home. And now Shorty who running the show, he been in power for 3 years. So now he like, man, I'm not giving this cheer up. Is you crazy? I'm the man. I'm running the show. Big Bro gonna have to fall in line. But it's dudes who was fucking with the big man, the first big man. They coming around the block telling them, look, man, Big Bro Ray come home. You Ray had to, step down, take a step back, let him get back in position, so forth and so on. So now he putting the plan together in his mind. Man, if this man come home and he think I'm giving up this number one spot, I'm going to rock his socks. So boom. Whole time Big Bro come home. When Big Bro come home, long story short, they have a little misunderstanding, telling them, look, man, no, you might as well play the number two now, bro. You gonna be hot. You just coming home. Them people's gonna fuck around and be watching you. You don't even know what's really going on out here day for day. You might as well just be my number two man. Let me get you caught up to speed, and then we can negotiate probably you being not number two, but like 1.5. You feel what I'm saying? Not number one, but not number two. Whatever you want, whatever number you want to make it to be, you can be that. So boom. The big bro like, man, what the fuck is you crazy? No, this is my spot, my block. Long story short, little bro ends up head tapping the first guy. Boom! He hit him, but now he done crossed all lines because the number one big dude who was the first big guy, he got people that love him. So now when the word get out that Big Bro only been home, let's just say this happened within 30 days. Big Bro done been home for 30 days and he out of there. They already know what it is and they already know who did it. And Lord Bro put the word out there. It is what it is. Motherfuckers got a problem. Come see me about it. We supposed to be thugging anyway. So y'all want to play these type games? Let's bump. Whole time he ends up going to war with a couple of dudes. But when you feel as though you the toughest, the baddest, and the strongest, and that you can't be touched, you always going to be moving with a mindset like that. And you're not going to be playing as much defense as you need to be playing. Whole time a dude put a broad on him. Of course, soft legs come through. They put the soft legs on him. He ends up going for it. They ends up catching him with his pants down. They blow his mind. He ends up getting up out of there. But all that over dudes not knowing how to play a position or being so eager to want to play a position or being so mind struck off of having a position. Motherfuckers finally get a little taste of power, a little taste of respect, a little taste of being the boss, and they can't let that shit go, or they can't share the power. But you know that's always going to lead to when you're playing in these dirty, dirty streets, man. With that being said, family, thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you forever locked in with your boy Stories with V. At this time, mob, y'all know what I need y'all to do for us, man. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button, and continue to drop us a comment, man, and continue to rock and roll with the kid. 2025, man, we going through the roof. Y'all already know the drill. Hands in the air, but keep them inside the vehicle at all times. I don't know where we going to end up at, but I know it's going to be one hell of a ride. Hey, V-Mob, let's get them, let's get them, let's get them. Let's go.